Okay, this is my personal palette. So I set it up in the way that I use them. So I start with my face, the main highlight, then I do my secondary and my pop. Then I go in with my contour and I blend all of that out. And then I do this before my Demi, I do before my secondary, like under my eyes. And I brighten up these frown lines with it. You just draw a little line and then blend your foundation brush, just tap over it. Okay, and then this is my eyeliner that I keep up here because I don't put it next to shadows or my powder highlights or anything like that because it can get in there. And then I go to my second layer. This is my bronzing system. I also have my, there's someone missing, my Heatwaves bronzer. So after I do the first layer, I go and I have both of the colors on, these bronzer colors on hand. I'm extra. I do a little bit more advanced set. My palette is a little more advanced. This is something maybe that you would grow to do, or, you know, whenever you're comfortable. So I some days I swirl them together, or some days I just need a little bit of this to warm up my main highlight shade. If I did a little bit of self-tan or got some sun. It's like you can use these as a tool too if you get a little more sun, so you don't have to buy a new tin yet of a darker foundation color. But definitely I go in with a Bella, tap tap, and hit the high points of my face where the sun kisses me. Sometimes I even swirl them together. But I keep them like this because the brush is big, and so when I tap tap, tap tap, I like to have that room so that I'm not getting into these colors. This one is a Glow Illuminating bronzer. It's called Glow. And then I kind of tap that on my cheeks after I do just like my warming bronzer because I'm extra. Then this is Heatwaves bronzer, and that is for, I get a lot of red in my skin, or when I get sun. It's good to have in my palette for the beach or pool days when I get sunburn. It helps even areas out because it's a more like reddy tone bronzer. Like, it's called Heatwaves because it's literally like how your skin gets red when you go out in the sun. And sometimes I'm red tan. And this is my Vanilla Dust setting powder. I keep it like off to the side. Then down here, it's normally not this crowded, but I got some new things I'm trying. Like I'm trying Georgia and Glamazing powder highlights. That's new for me. I've been using them as Georgia as an eyeshadow right there, and then popping her like on my cheeks when I'm being extra. I have my illuminator, my cream illuminators over here. So these are pops on my cheeks after my blush. So these are like enhancements. You have rose gold. So I do these two, Wildflower and Cotton Candy. I use those on my lip. I like a lighter lip and then put gloss on top. These are the blushes that I'm playing with this week. It's Pink Grapefruit, Carousel, and Sandstone. And then I have my eyeshadows in a separate palette, but clearly someone that's not as extra as me would have room. You would just have like your two little blushes, your illuminator, and then you'd have room for some eyeshadows down here also in the near future. When I have all that palette credit, I like to get people and myself into this larger one because you have room to grow and all of your stuff isn't on top of each other. So yeah, and you're not restricted, like you feel like you can't add a fun thing whenever you feel bored or whatever, because I'll switch up my blush color like by my mood. But yes, I hope that helped you, and If you have a question, let me know. I love you.